Okay, on February 22nd, we're going to be here at MRO Design and doing the MRO Summit. And I'm with Derek Mathers and Michelle Wilkin. And we're going to talk about what Derek is presenting on. 3D printing. What is 3D printing? Why are you even going to talk about it, Derek?
Yeah, so 3D printing is a way that people have been prototyping plastics for a long time, since like 1985. But recently patents have expired, and so people are printing pharmaceuticals, they're printing biological products. They're actually working towards getting FDA approvals to do all those things in humans. A lot of it actually already approved. So what I'm going to talk about is the way that digital fabrication, which is what it is, telling a computer where to put materials in order to build a 3D object, how that could impact not only the way that we actually build prototypes and we could actually manufacture with an additive process, but actually how it affects every stage of development, from animal testing to all of your preclinicals to how do you actually test a drug in clinicals without ever having to go through all manufacturing. These are the interesting things that we're going to touch on. But along the 3D printing side, if we've got that file and we can send it to a printer, we can also send it to a headset to be able to visualize it in the patient's home and see the way that a certain file or a device might be used in an augmented or virtual space. So we're going to talk a little bit about the way our human factors team is using augmented virtual reality to help our clients develop deeper insights on making devices wicked easy to use.
Wow, I'm excited. This is gonna be a really, really great talk. And you have some really, what's the HBO show?
Westworld.
Westworld. So it's tying in some Westworld, and I have to tune in myself to catch myself up on what Westworld is.
You're gonna love Westworld.
Yeah?
It's HBO's most watched first series ever.
Okay.
But the real thing for me, and the reason I did a talk at CES that was actually called The Feasibility of Westworld, it's a futuristic show that's supposed to take place in 2052. And in that show, they're actually building these android-like humans, but they're using 3 different types of 3D printers to build those humans. And the guys that actually built out the set, the guys and girls that built all of the different parts of the Westworld set, most expensive show in history, by the way, for one season, actually used technologies that are being used today to print medical devices.
Really?
But they're showing the evolved versions. So what I do is I talk about 2052, talk about where we're at today, and see what sorts of developments and who could actually be the innovators out in the industry today that are not necessarily in medtech, but could change the way we build back the human body.
It's amazing. Oh, this is so innovating. This is just one of the talks that we're going to have at the MRO Summit, and talking about preclinical all the way to global regulatory strategy, clinical trials, and it's really going to be a wonderful day, 9 to 4 on February 22nd here at MRO Design, and I guarantee that it is worth your time.
We're looking forward to hosting you guys.
Awesome. Thanks. We're excited to be here. See you then.